This is the third part of the video. I am going to explain about the types of set right now. Okay, there are normally four types of set, right? The first one is finite set. Okay, the finite sets are those sets in which the members are countable. Okay, you can understand with example, right? I am writing here a set. Suppose A is a set having first four natural number. Okay, the member or the elements of the set is countable. That means if we count the members 1 2 3 4, there are four members, you can count this, right? It can also be written as A is a set having member x such that x is less than 7 and x belongs to natural number, right? So if we write the set, or if we want to count the set, so we can easily count the set because the number will start from 1, member will start from 1 and end up to 6, right? So there will be 6 members in this set. I can also write that a set C is such that it has x member such that x belongs to English alphabets, right? So we know there are a limited number of the English alphabet letters. Those are 26 number, so they are also countable, right? Next I am telling the next set is infinite set, right? Infinite is very simple to know that which is not finite. That's why it is infinite, right? That means the members are not countable. You cannot count the member. Now I am giving the example, then you can understand clearly. Suppose I am telling the first set like this. That means I have written a set whose members are natural numbers. If the members are natural numbers and I have not put any limitation, so these are endless number, uncountable, because I start from 1 and count onwards 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. That means there is no any cap, there is no any limits. That means they are not countable because this is endless number, right? If this can also be written like this in set builder form, n equal to such that the member are x and x belongs to natural number. So this is an infinite set, right? If I am telling another example, I am giving you, right? So this set is also countless because we will write all the even numbers of the set. If I write this set in tabular form, so I will start from 2 4 6 8 and so on. It is endless number, right? You now understand what is infinite set. Next one is very important, empty set. This is very important set because many students confuses about this empty set, right? If I write a set E equal to 5, this indicates that the set has no any members. So if I want to represent this set in tabular form, so then I can write like this. That means there are no member. And if somewhere it is written that A equal to 0, what does it means? This is very important point where the student got misled, right? So actually this is not an empty set. Empty means full vacant, nothing is there, no members are there, either 0 or 1, because 0 doesn't mean no member. 0 doesn't mean no member, mind it. it's also a member, because if I write the set of a whole number, so there 0 are included, so 0 is the first member there, right? So in this set is not an empty set, because the cardinal number, I will later explain about that, the cardinal number, that means the number of member inside the set is 1 here, because 0 is a member. Okay, so this is not a empty set, this is the empty set, right? And empty set is represented as equal to 5, right? So how can you write the empty set? Suppose E is a empty set, then you can write like this in tabular form, no member, or you can write E equal to 5. Mind it, this way, and in this way you can represent an empty set. Okay. Now I am going to also explain about a very important set that are called universal set. To tell about the universal set, a better understanding can be given. Nowadays Vivo IPL is going on, right? Many players of the many country including India are participating in Vivo IPL. Okay, so if I represent the IPL set with, suppose IPL like this, IPL, so the IPL will be a universal set having all the players, right? Having, suppose this is a ground and all the participating players of all the team, either it may be KKR or Gujarat Lions or Kings 11 or any team, right? So all the members are all the players are the members of this Vivo IPL. So Vivo IPL is now here is the universal set, but inside that members there are groupings like this. This is the KKR, this is the Kings 11, right? And this is the Rajasthan Royal, suppose that. So there are many teams, so these are the subsets, and this is the universal set. Universal set is normally represented with the letter U, capital U, not like this, like this. Or we also use this letter for universal set. This letter is known as Xi. Universal, that means having all the members, all the elements, right? If I want to particularly define the universal set, so we can say the set of all objects under consideration is the universal set for that discussion, because I am discussing about the IPL match. So the objects here, the players taken into consideration to participate in IPL, therefore this IPL organization is a set that can be considered as universal set. I think it is clear. Okay. Similarly, if there is a many set having different members, so if you are told to create a universal set with these groups, suppose there are 5 members, there are 6 members, there are 10 members, there are 1 member, and you are told to create an universal set, so what will you do? You will write the set that will include all the members of these 4 groups. That will be a universal set. Very simple. Okay.